Do you play darts? Are you struggling to get them 180s or to get consistent? Well, stick around because I've got some really useful tips that will make you a better dart player. So, in today's episode of making you a better dart player, we're going to cover all the aspects of how to approach the oche. So, let's get straight into it. So, we're about to approach the oche. First thing we need to do is find our place on the oche, where we feel comfortable to stand, whether we feel comfortable in the middle, on the edges, sort of offset a little bit. We need to find where we are comfortable throwing those darts. So for the first bit of time, move around a little bit. If you're new to darts, move around a little bit. Don't stay in one place. It could be that you need to come over a foot and start throwing darts. So yeah, find that place on the oche. So we found our place on the oche. We know where we're standing. We need to make sure we stand in that exact same place every single time. Darts is about repetition and consistency. So we need to make sure every time there might be a little mark on your oche or something like that. Like the oche where I throw darts at Purton Club, there's some screws in the oche and I stand on the same screw every single time. So be consistent. Just keep standing in the same place. If you're going to a league game, just an away game perhaps, before the game starts, get to the oche, find your place. There might be a little mark on the oche that you can stand on, but try and find your place before that game starts. Because the last thing you want is you're playing a match, 501, 401, something like that, and your darts are going all over the place because you're not stood in the right place. So before the game starts, get some practice darts in and find that place on the oche. So we found our place on the oche. We know where we're standing. We need to approach the oche now if we're going to start throwing darts. So take a step back, especially if in a league game or a match or anything like a tournament, anything like that. Take a step back. Don't rush to approach the oche. Maybe take a deep breath. Maybe you've got some nerves. Just have a second for yourself. I'm not saying take half an hour. Have a second to yourself. Maybe take a breath. Try and relax some of those nerves. We're going to stand in the same place that we stand in every time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look where we're going to stand, and then we're going to approach the oche and look exactly where our foot is going. Once we've got that place, we're going to stand firm. We're not going to move. That foot will stay there. The only time we will move is if there's a dart in the way and we need to move across the oche to try and open the bed a little bit more. So stand in there and stand firm. I've already said it once, all that weight on the right leg. And yes, I have got a lot of weight for one right leg, but yes, all the weight on the right leg. Take a lean forward. So what you want is your body completely straight. From your foot to your head should all be in line. If you stand up straight, your body actually tapers up a little bit. So when you lean forward, you are completely in line. So that is the best way to throw a dart. So a little bit more oche. See, I can't even say it now. Oche etiquette. We've approached the oche, we've thrown our darts, and we've had an absolute blinder. We've hit a 180 or a big check out or something like that. The last thing that I like to see, and the last thing that I do, is give it the big one. That was fun. Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do, and the last thing I want to see. Either collect your darts and shake your opponent's hand, or just turn around and shake his hand and then give it that yes, something like that. So there's my tips on how to approach the oche and a little bit of oche etiquette thrown in. I really hope this helps you, and if it does, just pop a little comment in and a little like. Hey, you don't have to, do you know what I mean? But it would be nice just to know that this little series that I am doing is helping people. So yeah, drop a little comment. For now, I'll see you on the next one.